Traditional owners are imploring people to stay off Uluru as the climb ban takes effect today. Andrea Carruthers joins me now live. Andrea, how are the traditional owners feeling?
Well, Danica, it's been an extremely emotional past 24 hours for the traditional owners. Yesterday they woke up and there were people lining up a massive conga line ready to desperately sprawl their way up to the top as quickly as they could on the last day. Today it was a very different story. We saw instead just a white line leading up the way to the rock face where feet from tracks worn past have cut into the track there. Now, for the traditional owners, they say that it's a feeling of relief. They feel very good to have this. They made a special point today when they were meeting with media to bring along a little boy called Jacob Carroll. Now, they say this is their future. He's someone who won't have to grow up watching people climb on their sacred site. Now, they say all they have to do is make sure people don't climb the rock again.
They're very happy. We closed the climb. Very happy.
So we can meet him now.
Yeah, so when the press come and everyone comes here, we can tell them the message, spread the word, and climb's closed now. Finish.
We don't climb.
Climb finish.
We'll have to walk around,
Walk around on your foot.
Now, the gate officially shut to the climb at 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon, but it would be a few hours before we would see the last final stragglers who were quite stubbornly, some might say, staying up on top of the rock to become the last people to get off the rock. There was 8 of them, a group of strangers. Among them was a fellow from Victoria, Wodonga. Now, he'd actually been up there all day, desperate to savour every last moment of his time on Uluru, which actually totalled about 9 hours. Now, he said he had taken enough water provisions. He'd also taken bottles so that he could actually carry his urine back down the rock so that he could actually prolong his stay up there for as long as possible.
The real beauty of Uluru is not climbing up to the top just so that you can put your hands on the plaque. You don't go up there to make phone calls. You don't go up there to take pictures. You climb up there so that you can sit down, look at the world.
Now, James Martin agrees with the closure of the climb for the moment, saying that it actually needs time to heal, but he does wish that it is reopened in future. Now, as for other people who came, well, there was also a man from Las Vegas. He came out just for a couple of days because he was desperate to be one of the last climbers after first tackling the rock in 2007. Here's Jason Dudders. Jason, you realise your face is obviously going to be plastered across international media as one of the last people to climb the rock. Are you worried about kickback from that?
Well, I know there's a big controversy on the hike, and I respect the First Nations here, but since it was an optional thing to do, I decided to do it.
Parks Australia and police have been patrolling the site this morning. They do say they'll be ramping up those patrols for the next couple of weeks as that ban takes effect. Anyone caught defying the rules could be facing fines of up to $10,000. Either way, people still feel there might be a chance there'll be people who decide to defy that ban and actually try and climb the rock again. As for the traditional owners, well, they're urging tourists to respect their wishes and take advantage of the other things the rock does have to offer. Danica?